Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Uh, yeah, gonna play another game. Okay. If our opponent moves. Not sure what we're gonna play, but I'm sure we'll be fine. All right, let's start a new one. We're playing Irajit, I think, from B3, the Nimzowitsch Larsen. So yeah, I really don't know anything about this opening, and I hate this. But I think D5 is always solid, because then I can play D4. And my whole idea here is that I have space with C5. Still have this space, controlling squares in his camp. And look, he's already making some consolidations, I would say. So I would take this as a win. E5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop e2, or maybe g2. I don't know. But I would say this is quite some nice play. We also have some options of this. He wants to go here now. Maybe you want to play knight f6 here. I'm not sure. Um, yeah, it's not so easy. My knight wants to go here. My bishop wants to go here, but that's not possible. Um, Knight c6 always an option. He doesn't know yet where he's gonna place these. I can play knight f6. I'm not sure. I can also play knight here after playing the bishop here. Let's put the knight here. That's the most flexible option. I know the knight belongs here. Queen there. So maybe he wants to stack some attacks on this, right? Stack the attack. Also, he might want to capture here if, it's undefended, because this is pinned. I think the bishop still belongs here. I mean, it could also go here, but I like this more, even though it's a pawn. Like, it kind of became a pawn here. Still think we're fine. And long castles. A very courageous decision by our opponents. Long freaking castle. So already this idea comes to mind because this serves as a hook to attack our opponents. We have to be careful of knight c5 though. That attacks this again. We might want to try to castle first, so maybe knight here or here. I think the castling thing is very solid and a very good idea. Like, we can go for the attack. We haven't even castled yet. That doesn't make sense to do that. So knight here or knight here? I'm expecting a pawn push here, right? Like, he's gonna attack us ferociously. So if a knight is here on f6, I guess like the attack is only easier. Whilst my knight here, okay, it's more passive, but it could go to d5, it could go to f5, and then it could go into d square. So I'm thinking knight e7, knight there, and simply castles. We are not worried about him taking the bishop because this bishop is debatably good or bad. I'm not sure, but yeah. All right. So we could start the advancement of the pawns, but we could also start with knight here, and this is already a big threat, I think, because after takes, I already have something like queen here, and there's a mate because the pawn is now there. So let's calculate. Knight d5, rook here, still protected twice, so not feared. Or knight here, that's maybe a better move. And here we could already take here, here, and now he has to, you know, find a way to stop the mates. Something like queen d7 to go to d2 to go to c1 when I go here. You can also play this first and then go here. Yeah, this seems very winning to me. This seems very winning to me. I know it sounds weird, but it looks really, really winning to me, the whole position. So now we gotta still be accurate, right? There's also knight e3, but knight c3 seems so practical because he has to take, otherwise the queen is falling. And after take, he has to play queen d7 to stop me from going here and mate. Because after here, takes queen d7, sorry, queen d2, here you have this, so that doesn't work. But after knight here, wait, he cannot even access this square because my pawn is there. Here takes. How do you defend against this? You cannot even go here because then my pawn just takes. I just realized. Is that just over? Here, take. How do you defend this? How do you defend this? King h8, still queen there. Okay, it's winning by force. Well, not by force, but there's literally no move. How do you go here? How do you defend this mate? You cannot push the pawn. If you push this pawn, I just take. If you push this pawn, I still go there. There's no checks whatsoever on my king. So he just goes hammers. And I think this is game. I think this is the game. A 15 minutes miniature. How nice. Don't get those often anymore, especially at this level. Yeah, it was hard to spot that the queen could not go to D. Oh, but it could have gone to here. But he did not spot that. So in this position, instead of G4, he could have gone to um he could have gone here to defend the mates. But even so, even if he did do that, like this then doesn't work anymore because of this. You know, there's no mate anymore because queen just takes. But even if he did that, I would still have knight here, I thought. And if a knight goes here, I have this threat of queen a6, giving a mate like that. Uh, there is maybe this, but I still think we can just do this then. Apparently I'm super wrong. Oh no, then just takes, and after here I still this. That doesn't work. Wait. Oh, maybe there's this. No. No, that's quite stupid. It's quite stupid. What is there in this position? Oh, no. Guys, help me think. Help me think here. I thought maybe knight here. But now you can just go back and defend it. I mean, yes, we still have a better position, but we're looking for the move. The move. The move that kills him off. No, it takes. Yeah, this doesn't work either. Yeah, let's consult the engine because I'm really not sure. So this is obviously mates, but in this position, I calculated, yes, he cannot go here, obviously, but he can go here, right? Defending the mates. And now I thought, let's play knight here, which is not the best move, but after a3, just bishop e6, and after takes, queen takes, and you're just threatening to take here twice and then mate. So after knight e2, you might as well just take here, and this is mate. You would have to take here, to which, I don't know, we do this, apparently, and after some exchanges, I mean, this is always gonna go bad, I guess. There's apparently a mate here after rook a3. And after here, I guess we can also bring in the other rook, but apparently this is much better. Queen a5. And now after moving, now you bring in. And if you go this way, you have a mate here. Wow. Would not never spot that, but the correct continuation here was not knight b5, but knight d4, apparently. And after knight e2, challenging this knight, engine gives a5 to go for a4. Let's say he trades. And he goes back to here. Then we have a4, and yeah, I do believe that white is just screwed here. Any move, okay, rook e1, one of the best moves. After it takes, you want to take with the c pawn, you don't want to open it up, I guess. You have bishop a6. Yeah, everything just kind of looks awful. And here, apparently you can even sack after rook a8, king b1. You might even take here. Yeah, this is just over, I guess. Even though it happens in a super slow way. Oh, this is very nice. You still get the mates. The king safety is just too much. That was a very nice game. Just to be sure, I don't know if my opening was this good. It was actually very bad. It's always nice to know that your openings are dubious. And after takes this, we did have a good position, so he didn't play it well. Apparently, you should play knight f3 here, challenging this pawn, and I have to admit this I did not think about. This I did not think about. Knight f6, and you lose the pawn. So that's good to know. Best move here, apparently, the engine gives bishop f5, knight f6. I don't know, I don't care. And here I think we were much better, purely because he castled queenside, which was not necessary. And yeah, a5 is still an idea here. I went for the immediate chance grubbing. g4, a3. Yeah, okay. Nice game, guys. See you guys next time.